in the movie Ordinary People? Quick. Nothing? Mary Tyler Moore. Card is dead. All right, Chris, your turn.
Number one.
Number one. I am going to make a change to this round going forward. If it's one of them where it is appropriate to steal, I will tell you, and that means we open it up to stealing. This one is not. Okay?
And stealing is...
Stealing, we'll get to it. You'll see. So, you got, for the record, one hit wonder. What was the peak position for Paul Hardcastle's hit 19? What was the peak position? Was it 19, 15, 7, or did it reach number 1?
7.
15. Incorrect. Roll it up.
Yeah.
Hey, they're not
5.
all pieces of cake. 5. You got Seen It. It's just a straight up movie trivia, okay? This one does allow stealing. So, you guys want to have your fingers on your bells? You don't have to chime in yet. He gets to answer first. If he doesn't know it, I'll say, does anyone want to steal? The first one to chime in after I say, does anyone want to steal? Can do it. If you say it, if you ding it before it, I ignore it. Got it? Okay. What movie involves the USS Arizona, Doolittle Raid, and Rafe McCauley?
Tora.
Anyone want to steal? Yes.
Pearl Harbor.
Correct. Deb got the points. Now, here's how stealing works. You were asking. I now ask the questions to Deb. So you don't get the questions. You get the questions. And they're still open to stealing if you can't get it right. Got it? What is the biggest selling film soundtrack of all time?
Gone with the Wind.
What was that?
Gone with the Wind.
In your mic.
Gone with the Wind.
Nope. Does anyone want to steal? You're wearing early. Your question.
The Bodyguard?
It is The Bodyguard. You got to wait till I'm done saying, does anyone want to steal? All right. Last question on the card. In what film did Harrison Ford move his family to Central America to create a utopia?
Mosquito Coast?
Correct. All right. Well done. Deb, roll it up.
Yeah. I've never even seen that. I just guessed with the title.
You got it. 1.
1.
Everyone, you know what? I've had this game every time, and no one has ever gotten, for the record, tonight, 3rd time. Weird. This one is the 80s. Okay? The Gap Band was known for their funky grooves. How did they get their name? There's no stealing on this one. I will read you four answers. You tell me which is right. They're the first initials of 3 neighborhood streets. They shortened from Generation Gap Band, the gap in their front teeth, or the clothing store.
They shortened from Generation Gap Band?
Incorrect. It is Greenwood, Archer, and Pine. They are the 3 neighborhood streets near them. So, let's do it again. Next round. 2. Totally 80s. Chris, you're going to be all about this, aren't you? Okay.
Okay.
What TV show, pay attention, you guys, because there is stealing on this. What TV show told the tale of a commando unit that was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit? Shall I sing the theme song?
In the 80s. Don't know.
Don't know. Would anyone like to steal? Scott.
Yay team.
5 points extra if you can sing the theme.
Dun 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 dun.
5 points
Dun,
extra.
dun, dun, dun.
Yes. All right, next question goes to Scott. Yeah, well, we're the A-team, Mr. T. What 96-mile-long structure came crashing down in 1989, scattering large chunks all over the world?
Skylab?
Would anyone like to steal?
I would have said Skylab.
It's a dead card. The Berlin Wall. Chris is back there raising a hand. Do you have to go to the bathroom? That's my standard joke tonight. All right. Whose turn is it? You.
Two.
Totally 80s.
Totally.
There's other cards here, you know. We don't have to. Okay.
You loaded the die.
Here we go. Yeah, I did. What sitcom starred an 11-year-old robot named Vicky? Short for voice input child identicant.
Small Wonder.
5 points extra if you can sing the theme.
I don't know.
Oh, that would have been awesome. Yes, you are correct. So you got 10 points. Okay, Ed McMahon, chime down. What TV anchor blurted that Geraldine Ferraro was a size 6 when she spoke at the 1984 Democratic Convention? What TV anchor blurted that Geraldine Ferraro was a size 6?
Barbara Walters.
Would anyone like to steal? Nope.
I was
Tom
only
Brokaw. All right, that's it for that card. Deb, you're up. Roll it up. 4. Finally, something different. You got Movie Mania. We got a lot of movies in here. You ready?
Ready.
This first one is just a quote. Okay? You got to tell me what movie it's from. Pinch me, Rosie. Here we're going down the river like Anthony and Cleopatra on that barge.
African Queen?
It is African Queen. 10 points. Good job. Next one. What film portrays 2 backpackers on vacation in Europe who, after being attacked by a werewolf, begins to undergo unusual and frightening changes?
American Werewolf in London.
Correct. Paris was the sequel. See? What language did the Indians speak in Dances with Wolves? Would anyone like to steal? Yes.
Lakota Sioux.
Correct. Excellent. All right. That ends round 1. Boom. All right. We're going to go into round 2. Martha, we need to know what the scores are. These are all Dunsville. New games.
Chris has 20.
Chris with 20.
Debbie has 40.
40 for Deb.
Scott has 55.
Scott with 55.
By 5.
Yep. Yeah, you know what? That also tells us it's anybody's game. We now go into round 2. Round 2, the points are doubled. Okay? Now, here's what happens in round 2. Things have changed dramatically. We go to steal. All of these have the chance of stealing. Okay? I will give you the first option. So let's say Chris answers a question or doesn't answer a question. I go, what do you like to steal? You guys can option to choose. If one of you, whoever rings in first, gets the option. If you get it wrong, then it goes to the audience. If the audience gets it right, they get the points. If they get it wrong, then the sweetest nectar of all occurs. I get the points. And there's nothing better than me gloating when I win this game for doing nothing. So, Chris, it's your turn to roll it up. New cards, new games. Roll it up.
Marvel. I got Marvel.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
All right.
Were you looking for Marvel? Is that what you're hoping
Yes,
for?
I'm
Yeah,
hoping
same here.
not for Marvel.
This is reading and language arts questions, okay? You think you're smarter than a 5th grader?
Artistic, yeah.
You said artistic, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, some of these are actually not stealable. on this particular card, so I'll let you know if they are. In a 5-line limerick, which 3 lines have the same rhyme?
How many lines?
In a 5-line limerick, which 3 lines have the same rhyme?
No. 3 lines. you said.
What 3 lines?
Okay. 3, 4, and 5.
Incorrect. Would anyone like to steal? Yes.
First, second, and fifth.
Correct. Scott knows all those dirty limericks. All right.
All those years of diagramming poems in high school finally
20
paid
points. Yes. All right. We are going to kill cards after one question, though, if they're not answered by the original person. So that changes the game a little bit, too. Go ahead and roll.
off. 4.
4.
Oh.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Ready? Science questions. Order these geological time frames from longest to shortest. Epoch, period, era. Or era.
From longest,
Order these geological time frames from longest to shortest. Epoch, period, era.
epoch, era, period.
Incorrect. Would anybody like to steal?
Sure.
Yes.
Period. Epoch. Era.
Incorrect. I can technically go to the audience at this point, which I will do. And if you've done this properly, you'll know what it is. Quick, quick, quick.
Or is it epic?
I get the 10 points. 20 points to me. It is era, period, epoch. Yeah. I'm beating the audience. I just want to point that out. All right, roll it up, Deb.
5.
Marvel. You ready?
Yes.
Here we go, Deb. According to the blueprints seen in Iron Man 2, who were the 2 designers of the arc reactor?
Tony Stark and this is
Quick, quick, quick. Nope. Would anyone like to steal? I'll read it again. According to the blueprints seen in Iron Man 2, who were the 2 designers of the arc reactor? Anyone? Going to the audience. Audience, you're killing me. Quick, quick, quick. Time is going right now. Give me the 2 names right now.
2, 1.
And
And the bad guy's dad.
you get 5 points. It is correct. It's Anton Vanko and Howard Stark, not Tony Stark. Molly was so close. 5 points.
Wait, guys. You should get, she doesn't even
Nope.
see any of them.
All right. Whose turn is it? Roll it up, Chris.
Number
2.
2.
You got 80s. No, I'm kidding. You got pop culture Trivial Pursuit.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready for this one?
I am.
What kids show host interacted with Mr. Kite, Globy the Globe, and Terry the Pterodactyl?
I'm too old for this one. DJ Lance.
Incorrect. Would anyone like to steal? Yes.
Pee Wee Herman.
Pee Wee Herman it is. All right. Unfortunately, that kills the card because it went to the next person. So, Scott, roll it up.
5.
5.
Uh,
Marvel. Anton Vanko. No, I'm kidding. You know what? What's funny is the second question. The first question was an Anton Vanko question, so I'm getting rid of that. Here we go. In the legendary Stan Lee's second appearance in an Iron Man film, what famous news personality does Tony mistake him for?
Larry King.
Correct. Next question. In the Times Square scene, what was Steve's final line of dialogue? No? Would anyone like to steal? I really hope the audience is listening. Anybody?
I am Iron Man.
Well, if Steve was Iron Man. All right, audience, it goes to you. In the Times Square scene, what was Steve's final line of dialogue?
You weren't in Times Square. You weren't in Times Square.
What's the thing he says again? See you next year. Same time.
All right, audience, answer right now. Incorrect. I had a date.
Oh, the end of the.
Oh, yeah. All right, Deb, roll it up. Oh,
I was trying to think if he was talking bad in New York or the end of the first Avenger.
roll it up, Deb, roll it up. 6. You got, this is generic trivia game, okay? And tonight we pulled the easy cards. Let's all be thankful about that. So here we go. Easy generic trivia. Nope.
Okay, it won't be.
We've asked that card too many times. All right, here we go. In the comics, who is known as the typical high school student? In the comics, generic trivia. In the comics, who is known as the typical high school student?
Archie?
You did. 20 points to Deb. Next question. Next question. It was Archie. The song Rock Around the Clock has a theme song of what 1955 movie?
American Graffiti.
Incorrect. Would anybody like to steal? I didn't hear who ranked first. Who do you think was first?
I'm not sure.
We could split it and say at the same time.
You want to split points?
Okay.
Sure.
Blackboard Jungle.
Yes, they both get 10 points. I'll give you guys that one.
That was very nice cooperation.
You're gonna win anyway.
All right. Your turn, Chris. Roll it up. 1. Star Wars Trivial Pursuits. You ready?
The first 3? Okay.
Who referred to the Jedi Knights when noting their fire has gone out of the universe?
There.
Who referred to the Jedi Knights when noting their fire has gone out of the universe? Hand down back there.
Darth Maul.
Incorrect. Anyone want to steal? Yes.
Tarkin. Governor Tarkin.
Not Fran Tarkin.
I'm going to give it to
Tarkin.
you, even though it's Grand Moff
Grand
Tarkin.
Moff Tarkin.
He said Tarkin. I'm giving it to him.
Tarkin.
All right. He gets 20 points. Yes, I'll give him 20 points for that one. All right. Scott, roll it up.
3. What is that?
This will be revenge. This is 20th anniversary Trivial Pursuit. On the back, it says, "This ain't easy." No, I'm kidding. It doesn't. Are you ready? What Tanzanian resort island's cultural hub is a rockin' place called Stone Town? What
What?
Tanzanian resort island's cultural hub is a rockin' place called Stone Town?
Did you make that up?
Did not.
Tanzanian?
You can't guess until I say
No, the word.
Tanzanian.
Okay.
Tanzania?
Yes.
Tanzania.
That doesn't help. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said it incorrectly. Yes.
Oh, if you would say it right, I would.
You don't have it?
I have no idea.
All right. Anyone want to steal?
No, we're not.
And audience, would anybody like to steal? Last time I'm reading it, what Tanzanian resort island's cultural hub is a rockin' place called Stone Town?
Not Chris.
I would almost
Sandals?
give you points for that one.
I think we should.
I think that deserves a point.
Well, because we only have 5. So
You're at 6. By the end of this game, you might make 10. It is Zanzibar.
Oh.
Everybody knows that. All right. Deb, roll it up.
6.
6. Easy, generic, trivial pursuit. It was so easy last time. Ready? In what comic strip would we find someone with Achilles' courage? In what comic strip would we find someone with Achilles' courage? This is Deb's question, right?
Deb's drawing a complete blank.
All right. Would anyone like to steal? Yes.
Shazam?
Incorrect. Audience, would you like to steal?
I said yes.
In what comic strip would we find someone with Achilles' courage? Are you going with Molly's answer?
She wants to say yes.
She's so wrong! In your face, it's Captain Marvel.
You guess.
It was a good guess
It should be part of the trivia question.
that it was a comic strip. Ah, in your face again. All right. We got one more thing to do. That was it for round 2. Martha, let's hear where the points are at. Yep.
Chris has 30.
30. Way to go, Chris.
Well, okay, I should say the audience has 6. Okay.
Audience has 6.
Almost 2 bonus mentions. Chris has 30. Debbie and Rob are tied.
What?
60.
60.
And Scott has 145. Oh.
I'm not sure if you added mine correctly, but we'll go with that. All right. All right.
I'm pretty sure.
Scott is rolling away with it, but now here's where we crush Scott, possibly. Final round. It's anybody's game. Be ready to ding in.
My dinger's
We ask all 6 questions. You've got a little dinger. Maybe you got to do that.
all right.
All right. So we ask all 6 questions. First one to ring in gets to answer the question. If you get it incorrect, it goes to the audience immediately. No stealing. If you get it incorrect, it goes to me. They are worth 50 points apiece. So it is anybody's game. All right? Meaning mine, I hope. All right. Are we ready? Pay attention. I read it once.
Wait, are we allowed to jump in right away?
No.
After
Have you not seen this game before? I ask the question to them. The first one to ring in gets to answer. If they get it incorrect, it immediately goes to the audience. She didn't even listen through the instructions.
Now Edward's doing the score sheet.
And here we go. First question. What nation boasts more than 8,000 universities? Chris.
the United States.
Incorrect. Audience, would you like to take a guess? I will read it a second time to the audience. China, final answer? Incorrect. India. I get 50 points. To you guys.
First instinct, Martha.
You ready? Which Monty Python alum took over the role of Q in Bond films after Desmond Llewellyn passed on?
John Cleese.
Yeah.
That is correct. 50 points for Chris. Next question. Pay attention. What private Ivy League club is said to possess the skulls of Geronimo and Pancho Villa? Yes.
Skull and Crossbones Club.
Incorrect.
People.
Audience, would you like to take a guess? I did say I would read it a second time. What private Ivy League club is said to possess the skulls of Geronimo and Pancho Villa? What is it?
It was Skull and Crossbones.
Audience,
I said Yale, but that's not a
what is it? Incorrect. You were so close. It's Skull and Bones. There is no Skull and Crossbones. That's Pirates. Arr.
That was the point.
It's Skull and Bones. All right. I get 50 points for that one. All
This
right.
game is
Next
rigged.
question. What kernel becomes edible only when expanding steam has blasted open its pericarp? You rank first.
popcorn.
Popcorn is correct. 50 points to Chris. You guys ready? Pay attention. What biblical king's name was given to the power eating technique of ripping a hot dog and bun in half before eating both halves at once?
Solomon.
Correct. Solomon's. All right.
Sometimes I paid attention in Sunday school. Sometimes.
So in Sunday school, you learned about ripping hot dogs in half. And all right. You ready?
Well, it wasn't West Virginia.
Final question of the night. The only person whose game it's not is the audience. So, what's most often injected into fried chicken to make it plump for ads?
Saltwater.
Incorrect. Doesn't matter. It goes to the audience.
What is it? Anybody?
What is most often injected into fried chicken to make it plump for ads? Final answer? Mashed potatoes. It is. See? That makes sense. All right, that's it. Martha, let's hear where the points are.
Okay, the audience,
Yes.
sitting pretty at 6.
6. Way to go.
Debbie, 60.
You know what? Wait, I want to point out Molly got the 6, I believe.
Okay,
All right.
130.
Chris, 130.
Scott,
Wait, what was Debbie at?
60.
60. 130.
130. Scott has 195.
195, Scott.
And Stinkin' Rob has 210.
210. I don't really take the accolades, even though I'm accepting them right now. But, Scott, I'm going to give it to you. You win a Laurel and Hardy handshake. Well done, sir.
Thank you.
That's it, everybody. Thank you for watching Trivia Mayhem. Just for the record, know that I won. All right, thank you. Yeah.
I want to see
Good show, guys.
what does the audience think if we have a new way of scoring where whatever you roll is the card you play, but it's also you had a 0, and that's the points you get to play.
Ooh.
So some people might get to go for 60 in one roll.
Oh, I like that.
You might only get 10. You play for whatever you roll.
Okay, play for your role.
Can we try that next?
Everybody like that?
Okay.
We also have 2 other rounds we wanted to add. One is called Call in a Sidekick. So it's kind of like having a phone a friend.
Yeah.
So we don't know where we're going to put that yet, but we're going to have Call in a Sidekick. And then the other one is pick 3. So it's almost like, what is that, 1 versus 100? You're going to go, you pick 3 people,
Yeah.
and you see what the answer that they give is, and then you choose what you want to do if you're stumped. You guys like that?
I thought it was
You're
the other
gonna do
pick
that
three.
tonight.
Is like the popcorn shrimp, the hush puppies, and the fries.
Yes. My parents used to go and when I was a kid, and we would get the boat of just the crisps.
Oh yeah, just dig
It's
right
just a
in.
bunch
man.
of
Just-
fried nothing.
Yo,
Blah.
awesome, fantastic.
Yep. Fantastic. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Blue Box. That's it for Trivia Mayhem. Hey, if you had a good time tonight and you want to support us, we've got a box for donations right here. And yes, next week is Doctor Who night starting at 5 o'clock. If Nigel or K9 would like to come, yes, Nigel is going to be here. Hey, did you guys hear this? You want pictures? Next week, we're doing Doctor